Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam with Grand Madam's Tarot. I hope you had a great holiday weekend. Even for those of you who are in the United States and did not celebrate Independence Day, I know you had those hot dogs, hamburgers, and those barbecue ribs were smoking. How about that corn? Yeah, I still have some in the refrigerator. Mine was loud and delicious. Okay. Today, I want to get back to the dice because it's some things we need to really clear up before this next series of eclipses come in. Now, they're not due in until maybe latter part of August into September, definitely by October. So in the fall, it's going to be clean up or get cleaned up time. And we want to avoid all that and just have a nice, smooth, grounded sailing in our lives whenever possible. Okay? Because right now I don't know if you can feel it, but I have not slept soundly without the Benadryl in maybe months. I don't know what it is. It's a lot of activity, active energy going on. I don't know if it's just me or if it's uh, my environment, but they're pretty quiet. I have a very quiet block. Um, Now, around the neighborhood, out on the periphery, all hell breaks loose every now and then. But even that has calmed down. I'm just feeling this energy of eradication. Erratic. It's erratic energy. It's like it looks like this, and sometimes it gets like this. And when it's like this, there's no sleep, no sleep at all. And it's funny because I can't put my finger on it. Um, take a remote view, maybe. I have not done that most basically because I'm afraid to see what's doing that or what's out there, but I'm going to have to get over that fear and check it out. It could be a threat to me and mine. But the whole world is in chaos right about now. It's the clashing of cultural values. And what we're going to find out is how political our cultural values really are. That's enough to keep you up at night. Anyway, meditation, prayers, chanting keeps you grounded, keeps me grounded, and keeps me centered. And when I'm grounded and centered, I can read for you. All right. So let's get started. Um, what we need to take care of within ourselves. Let's see what areas of life it's going to entail. We have South Node. Uh oh. Ooh. Oh my God, y'all. Okay. We have. Oops. Sorry. The fifth house. South Node. Can you see it? Oops. This little thing down here means south. The fifth house, South Node in, of all things, Aries. Now, what does that mean, Grand Madam? Well, the fifth house in your chart talks about your creativity. It talks about children. It talks about lovers, not spouses, but lovers. Um, Here we go. And all creations, creations of the mind, creations of the hands, creations of the body, creations, arts, crafts, whatever you can create, programs. And with the South Node in Aries, oh boy, that means the North Node is going to be in Libra. With the fifth house in Aries. Okay, Grand Madam, enough of the astrology talk. What does that mean? Issues with relationships and lovers. Aries deals with compulsion, impulsiveness, um, Acting before you think, acting before you speak, uh, impetus, spark, the fire, the passion, the jumping into this without any thought. And it looks like if it's in the South Node, then it's something we have done for a long, long time, multiple lifetimes maybe. And now we're going to have to turn that, we flip over and get to the other side of that South Node, which is the North Node. That's like the compass card in Libra. Instead of lovers, instead of having your string of lovers or your, what is it, your series of monogamous relationships, it looks like now we're going to have to shift our focus into what it takes to establish solid relationships instead of flittering and fluttering around the way we've been. Ooh. This is the second time I've heard about that Aries Libra opposition. I mean, this is in astrology, in people's charts. And it's just funny, I toss the dice and it pops, the same thing pops up. So it's heavy this week. That energy is there. We're really going to have to take a look at ourselves, at what we want from another. Spirit says, and is it ours to take? Wow, Spirit. Um, let's see where we can go from here. I'll move these over here. Maybe move them over here. And let's see what the higher oracle says. Okay, tarot team, we're dealing with the fifth house, south node in Aries. Fifth house is also for games. All kinds of children's games, adults games. All right. Clarify for us. Fifth house, south node in Aries. In other words, we're going to have to take the impulsiveness out of our pursuit for love, and use some concrete thought. What do I really need? Who do I really want? Is it good for me? Is he, she, it good for me? He, she, they good for me? What type of relationship do I want? Am I monogamous? Am I polyamorous? How will I establish it? What will it be founded on? What's the foundation of the relationship? What's the goal or goals? Do I want to be married? That's interesting. Okay. From the middle. Okay, fifth house, south node in Aries. Listen to your intelligence. Listen to your inner self, your intuition. It says listen. Listen to the other person. Listen to what the other person is saying, because that will show you what they need. Listen to yourself. What are you saying? That will show you what you need. Pray over it. Clear your energy. You have too many of other people's energy in yours. You know, we are more, our body is consisted of atoms, molecules, blah, 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 but we have an energy field. It moves like this. Some people would call it your aura. It's more involved and deeper than that, okay? And what happens, everybody has one. So when someone sits next to you, if they're there for a long time, yeah, their energy is going to contaminate yours. Okay? It's going to contaminate yours. It's going to become a part. And as will your energy become a part of theirs. All right? Now, probably for temporary time, especially if you're on a bus or a train or a plane, you know, it's kind of close quarters. And then you're in a car with someone else. And then you separate and go in your separate ways. But now, when it gets down to fifth house south node in Aries, when you have sex with someone, you take on a whole lot of their energy. A lot, that is an energy exchange, top to bottom. Okay, all your chakras intertwine with theirs. They bond. Now, if you have four different lovers, then you have the energy of four different people that's flowing not just around you, but through you, in you. So your motivation for doing anything is going to come from four different influences. And that can lead to a lot of confusion. And that is why, yeah, X's are thrown into that. Yeah, if you haven't done any kind of spiritual ritual to clean that out, you are going to have to clear your energy. And what happens is a lot of people take the energies of the other people from before into their new relationships. And you might be dealing with somebody who's got the energies of four or five other people, 10 people, 100 people, which is why they don't make any sense to you. And vice versa. You don't make any sense to them because you've got all these X's energy flowing through your entire being and coming out of your mouth. Okay. Yeah, that can get pretty weird. Now, you can clear your energy by just going out into the park, putting bare feet into the grass if it's safe, and dispatching or discharging your energy in the ground. Just basically sit down. You can close your eyes if you're in a safe space. You can even sit on a bench, but if it's wooden or something like that. But I'd like to get into the grass and just discharge it. Discharge it. Discharge that energy. What is no longer mine, I discharge. I leave with the earth for cleansing. I am cleansed. My energy is clear. Okay? Because that's what the earth is there for. She's there to heal you. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Haven't even got to the bottom of the deck. Who knew this conversation would be about that? Ah, yeah. Then you're going to have to, after you cleared your energies, you're going to have to set new boundaries. You're going to have to be particular about the energies you allow around you. Okay? This is why it's never good to have you try to create a relationship or a marriage, but you have someone on deck. That person on deck that your wife or husband or your spouse doesn't know anything about, your significant other, your partner doesn't know anything about, talks to them every time they see you. Okay? I'm not lying. That's what it means when someone says, "Oh, remember we went over to JC's for dinner? That nice restaurant with the round tables and the fountain in the center of the floor pouring wine?" What? I've never been to JC's with you. You were. We did go to JC. No, we didn't. I didn't go to JC's with you. Someone in my energy may have gone to JC's with you. Or someone who's still in your energy went to JC's with you. But it weren't me. And that's how arguments get started. Okay? Energy's not cleared. So, it says listen, pray, get back at nature, clear your energy, set your boundaries. So let's see. And it all seems to be about that love thing. All right. So let's move this over here. Move these folks back over here. As you can see, I'm not down in the office. It's too hot down there, and the air conditioner is up here. And I have it off because I don't want it to disturb you. But I'm going to have to cut that thing back on soon. Okay? Now, let's see what the Rider Waits have to say. about what we need to be aware of before the eclipses come and what to get rid of. We've already been told to clear our energy. Okay, listen, pray, nature, clear your energy boundaries. What is this about? Tarot team, show me, show me, show me, show us. All right, and I appreciate you so much. I thank you. My guardian angel popped in one day last week and scared the bejesus out of me. I said, "Who are you?" Because I knew it wasn't my tarot team. And then it occurred to me, I haven't spoken with my guardian angel since I don't remember if I've ever spoken with my guardian angel. He made his presence known, and it's a he. Most of my guides are he's. Every now and then I have a she. Talk about masculine energy, that's why. All right, listen, pray, nature, clear your energy, boundaries. I'm not complaining, I just find it odd. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, take it from the top. Oh, okay. Malcolm in the middle. All right, overall energy. Someone is on their way somewhere. This is the Knight of Wands, which can also be the coming and going of an event, or your coming and going. So that's the overall energy right now. Movement, relocation. And what's behind that? We have the Queen of Cups, maternalism, motherhood, someone who is kind of putting the lid on their emotions right about now. And some other, look, for some of you, you see that little cupid in there, that little cherub? Is that a fish in his hand? Uh-oh. Motherhood. Motherhood. Okay. That's the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Energies. Energies. Okay. And what's crossing that? Oh boy. Here we go with the fifth house again. This is what I'm talking. This is definite fifth house south node in Aries. And it's a bunch of energetic confusion. Someone it seems wants to. It looks as though, do it this way. It looks as though someone wants to move in or ride off into the sunset with the Queen of Cups. The problem is she got too many cups. Or they have too many cups. This is the Seven of Cups. This is your card of options. It's also a card of opportunities. But since we're talking about love, we're talking about love interest in this situation here. Now, it could be that the Queen of Cups herself is moving away from someone because they have too many options for love. Let's keep going and see what's happening. Because this is in the position of challenge, obstacles. Look who's at the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords, he who must be obeyed. Okay. In the past, there was a deep concern about success, victory, and reputation. Let me pull this down a little bit. A lot of insecurities were created too. Need for strength, confidence, self-confidence. A message was distributed, sent out. Page of Wands. What did that message have to say? Or this message is about to be sent out. That what? Uh-oh. Somebody's secrets are getting ready. Going all on social media. This is the High Priestess. This is the card of using your intuition. This is also a card of hidden knowledge. Now, the two pillars that she sits between and the moon, it talks about esoteric secrets. But this is also, as I said, intuition. This is the goddess energy, feminine energy. So there is a This is a female dominated reading. It looks to me like there is a woman who is about to be exposed for having all these options. And it's interesting because all those options, ooh, all right, it comes from deep seated insecurities. The need to have someone around all the time, can't standing being alone. Um, this is a female. This is feminine energy that cannot, they feel they cannot, they, yeah, it is some type of insecurity. It's like, I'm not my best without a partner. It's not that it's not can't do it alone, it's won't do it alone. Remember Lady Susan from Love and Friendship? I hope you've checked that movie out. It's on Prime Video. Then you'll get a good look at what is happening today uh, in everyday world, in the middle class and lower classes. Probably upper classes too, but I think they are more savvy with it than we are. Money demands it. Lady Susan had a series of men to take care of her. Because let's face it, back in those days, there was no work for a woman in the first place, and there, of someone of her caliber. No, she was titled lady. She wasn't going to find money anywhere else other than with a lord, a baron, a duke, a prince. You get the message? And she had a bunch of them. But, and look at the next card. What is the concern? Financial security. Lady Susan Act. This is all Lady Susan energy. She hasn't. Well, she wouldn't come up in this deck. She would come up in this deck, the Keppers. But it looks to me. No, that's not Gold Digger. No, that's survival. It looks to me. Well, let me put the rest of these cards out. We got the Eight of Pentacles, working hard at developing her craft. That's what's happening now. And all that, afraid that it all change. This person is in a fear that something her life is about to turn upside down, or the world is about, as she knows it, is about to turn upside down. And she feels, wow, spirit, she has to move on for higher game. Okay, that's one way of putting it. Before her world completely collapses. Bada. Ten of Pentacles. Maximum. Maximum legacy, maximum income. This is her goal. Wow. So someone looks like they might be seeking out new territory because they're definitely moving. And it seems to me that they're moving because of some information that's been put on broadcast, that's been broadcast to the public. Okay. Now we have the Two of Swords here. A decision needs to be made, but someone does not want to make that decision. And to me, it looks like, ooh, someone has a decision to make about the secrets that are being kept, or the intuition is something that she knows now. Whatever has come out is, or what is about to come out, and she's indecisive about what to do about it. Should I stay or should I go? Should I put in another pentacle in this relationship because of what I know? And it's interesting. Whatever relationship she's in, or whoever is dealing with her is in, the information they're getting is not necessarily from here, Page of Wands, but it's coming through their intuition. And if it comes through their intuition, there's no mistake about it. And this person knows it. Hmm. Let's see what the mental challenge is. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is the devil card. The devil in this is a goat. Greatest of all time. We got to watch what we say, watch what words we put together. 'Cause this is a goat. And the issue here, look, you see how look he's got the male and the female chained at his feet, booty butt naked. He's got the fire in his tail, and she's got a bunch of sweet grapes in her coming out of hers. Woo! So we're talking again, casual sexual relationships, situationships, and all the other kind of things that people get into sexually. And also, and they, look, and no, I didn't. The horns are cute, but you see how loose those chains are around their neck. This could also be about prostitution, transactional relationships. Now it's a problem. I wonder why it's a problem now. Oh, bam. It's a problem because someone is trying to get married or wants to be married, and they've got all this energy and all this gook in their Queen of Pentacles. This woman is worried about her coin all the time, but she can still run a household and cook like nobody's business. Take care of the kids, run the business at the same time. Multi-millionaire, that's her. Um, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, lady. So now, Queen of Pentacles. I told you this was feminine energy throughout this entire spread. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or she who thinks like one. Uh, you want to get married now. You have options to choose from and pick from. But what is this that you're afraid of? Yeah, you've been out there for a while. Who hasn't? Let's look at the devil. I'm going to clarify. With these or with the kippers? Let's use the kippers. Let's clarify. What is the devil? Because this is something that's on your mind heavily. I don't have the Eight of Swords out here. So it's not you're worrying about things or thinking too hard. In this case, the devil, it looks like there's a blockage, there's a wall there between what you want to do and what you have done. hmm So I'm going to look, let's see, what is the devil? What is the devil here? Basically, if you have a bunch of lovers and you want to get married and you found someone nice, you're going to have to cleanse out your aura. Um, Baking soda and sea salt. Himalayan salt is just as good. Baths, maybe 3 in a row until you feel spiritually clean. Feeling bodily clean is one thing, but when you can actually feel something that's lifted off of you, then you know you're cleansing. And if you've had that many lovers, make sure you also have a medical checkup too to make sure you're not carrying anything. I don't want to hear that. I ain't got nothing. Everybody's got something. If they're leaving their energy in you, in your body, okay. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm gonna be nice. If they can leave their energy in your body, guess what else can be left there? Is going to be left there. So what if your energy is not compatible with their energy, somebody else's energy? That's where disease comes from. That's where cancer can come from too. So, salt and baking soda baths. Maybe take 3 of them. See how you feel. You might have to take 3 in 1 week. See how you feel. If you still feel a little muddy, take 3 more the next week. Keep going until you feel like $1,000,000. Like you feel so light you have to check your feet to make sure they're still on the floor. I'm not joking. Okay? So let's see what this and then go celibate for a while. Try 2 months, 2 years to see what energy and fast. Fast maybe once a week, um, to clear out the rest of it while you're doing your spiritual baths. Um, Open yourself up to higher energies. All right, what is the devil? What is the devil? What is the devil? And this may take longer than a month or two. It can take years. Yes, it's worth it. Take this from the sun. Okay, no, okay. What is this devil here? And mental challenge. The mental challenge. Mental challenge. Marriage. The gift of marriage. Look, 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 look. Marriage. Marriage. So someone. That's not a problem. That's a process, sweetheart. Been in the South too long with the dears or the sweethearts. Now I'm picking it up again. Forgive me. It's not nothing you can't fix. It's nothing you can't fix. What it's also doing is, where is my compass? It's going to kick you into your north node. It's not the north node, the country's north node, wherever you are, it's north node of Libra relationships, establishing a solid relationship. You might want to do some therapy with a relationship coach by yourself, because if you're used to being in this situation, you're going to have to straighten some things out within you. I kid you not. Mm-mm. Yeah, because those are very closed off relationships. With something like a marriage, you're going to have to be open. You're going to have to allow that energy to flow back and forth. And it can't flow back and forth if it's got all these other people's energy in the way. It can't flow at all. It feels like a wall. And some people feel like, if you could imagine stick pins just jabbing you, jabbing you, jabbing you, jabbing you. Obviously, that's not the person for you, because they've got too much gook in their spirit too. Okay? Yeah, it is very painful. You ready to get close and cuddle, and all you can feel is these like a million stick pins coming at you. And they're all way on the other side of the room, knowing nothing, not aware of any of it. Okay? So, this is definitely fifth house, south node in Aries. So now you're going to be moving into, what is this going to be? Aries, Libra. I wish I had my clock with me. Hold on a second. I don't want to rely on memory. Fifth house, right above it, it should be the 10th house. Okay. Um, this is interesting, because with Libra coming out the 10th house of reputation, of what? We're getting into Capricorn. You got to level up from this. Your reputation demands it. Um, hmm, that's quite interesting. Some of you are making this change because you have decided, you have taken a spiritual path that demands you to do it. Others seem just have the longing now. They're wanting to belong to someone. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go to the bottom of the deck. First off, we have the King of Swords. And this king. Okay. Good gosh, I reckon. Let me move the rest of these cards over here. We have a King and Queen of Swords. Oops. But look what's in between them. So, what is this energy? Air energy, mental energy. Libra again, Aquarius, Gemini. We have a King of Swords who has abandoned the Queen of Swords over a dollar. I call the Ace of Pentacles a dollar. Well, yeah. Heartbreak left this person alone to contemplate on themselves. And this is probably who I'm reading. This Queen of Swords here. Oh, snap. No, they didn't. And somebody put it online. Walked away and put it online. So that's where this comes from. Someone was very generous, but they were not getting what they wanted out of the relationship. They worked hard at it. They even consulted others to help them with this relationship. You see all these pentacles we're getting around this relationship. Pentacles, 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 and more pentacles. I have Eight of Cups leaving the situation, sneaking out, and the Four of Cups not satisfied. Let me throw all these pentacles back over here. Somebody's feeling manipulated, and like they are now. We got back in the swords again. So now their thinking is like, I am just going to retire from this situation and leave it all to rest. I have my secure home, but I wish I had done things differently, or I wish things were differently. Now I'm stuck with all the problems, all the liabilities, and I hope things change. They've got to change. Everything must change now, but right now I'm just stuck. I'm stuck with this whole concept of relationships. I just want to go out and have fun with my friends, get drunk. Been there, done that, and it led to DDTs, anxiety. Didn't work. In the future, hopefully, I'll have a happy family. But right now, my family's in conflict. I'm in conflict. All I want is to be happy. I did want a child. I had hoped for a child. And now I have to fend off all the naysayers and I told you so people. And here, here he comes. He's coming in mad, mad, mad. This is the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And somebody's really in a bad way, just coming out of it. Indecisive, does not know what to do. Lovers, trying to take control. Here's Aries again. This is a controlling lover here. So someone, are we talking two different men? Let's keep going. Yes. Somebody picked the wrong one. Could have married the wrong one. So that's one scenario. Let me, um, excuse me a second. I did not realize that was still on. Ah, um, hmm. A decision has to be made. So, in another scenario, feminine energy has two suitors. She's stuck, can't figure it out, but she's going to have to figure it out which one she wants because her money, her future depends on it. Can't think straight. Now, the King of Swords has already walked away, so I don't know what the problem is. Queen, I don't understand. Oh, that was the husband. Mm. And another feminine is trying to figure out, well, how a relationship's supposed to work in the first place. Because again, the problem was too many lovers. So that energy is still stuck with that feminine. Hmm. Oh, good gosh. Okay, here's my card of official information, licensing. I, I'm hearing license to cheat. That can cause confusion. Things happening quickly. Here we have a King of Pentacles. All right, now we're into the masculine side, who has decided to turn that whole scenario around, where he too is a little confused about relationships and how they're supposed to work. He's come to the end of the cycle. Now he wants to be, look at this. Now he wants a love. Now he wants a love he can hold on to. And somebody, this is Libra. Justice is Libra. Some trying to balance it out. Trying to balance out. And they're trying to balance out for success. This is the male side now. He wants a new family. He wants a wife, a partner. And it's like his time seems to be running out. This is a judgment. The decision has been made, and somebody went to make an offer. Reminds me of Amber and Anthony on the Country Wayne skits. And all hell broke out. Somebody has been watching. This is a Page of Swords and said something that just said everything completely, and everything went left after what was said, which is probably again on the that this. Oh yeah, that too. This is public knowledge. Where's my other card? Hold on. That licensing card I put up, that official card. It was the title deck. I'm looking. Can't find it. Um. Okay, where is Justice? That's wild. I can't find the card. For the male, here we are. Here's the Justice card. Ah, the official license to cheat has led to this. Okay. I don't know what that license to cheat is. This is about licensing, registration, all that stuff. And this is the liar, stealer, cheating card. And this is justice. So there looks like somebody is, this is on the male side again, trying to balance out situations where things have gone left, meaning now there's an imbalance within him and his life, and he's trying to bring everything back to some kind of sense of normalcy. That sense of normalcy that people think about, talk about, and need is balance. And nothing will give you balance like a divorce. All right, here's somebody who is reckless with their phallus. Definitely the male energy. Yeah, very willful about what they wanted to do, and now they are messed in a complete mess. In a complete mess. Nobody knows. Well, people know. You're just not showing it. And what? Why would you? This is the King of Cups, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's been a betrayal, possibly a Cancer. This is a card of Cancer. The disease as well as the zodiac sign. And there has been a definite betrayal here. Now, I don't know if the Cancer was betrayed, Cancer male was betrayed, or if the Cancer male did the betraying. But something was done that has brought everything, probably his relationship or his desire for one, to a complete stop. And here's a message regarding it. Now he just wants to go to a quiet place with the emotions. See the sailing? It's the Six of Wands. See the water over here is choppy, but the water over there looks so peaceful and calm. Water is symbolized by emotions. Water is emotion, symbolizes emotions. So he's just trying to balance himself out. The truth of the hidden secrets came out. Now, this very well, this Queen of Wands is probably the other woman, side chick, or whatever you want to call it, that threw the marriage out of the loop. So, in one situation, we have a feminine who has a lot of suitors, both of them, feminine and masculine, have a lot of options. But with the feminine, she's tired of living the single life with all these options, and she wants to get married, but she's afraid to. She thinks she's unworthy of marriage now. Somebody told her she was unworthy of marriage. No, dear, you just well experienced. They like that. Um, and she's going through a thing, which is all mental, all in the mind, dear. And like I said, sea salt, baking soda, put a whole box in if you have the small box. Um, 3 times a week, or until you feel like you are absolutely so light and clean that your feet lift up off the ground. That's this lady. And for the masculine who was in a marriage who is now divorced or separate now, well, let's say you have legal obligations that need to be settled due to this Queen of Wands. Okay? That you're going to have to take care of through the courthouse. All right. Now, what else do we have to look at here? Okay. And what it's telling you basically, when it comes to love, after you've been through hell and back, now you want to go on the right path. You want to do things the right way so that you can be successful with your vision. The first thing you're going to have to do is accept who you are, accept what has been done. Do your forgiveness prayers for all concerned, including yourself. Learn the lesson. Lesson learned. What lessons have you learned? You're going to have to accept those. Whatever came your way, you have to accept them. If you have difficulties, you ask for guidance, like Grand Madame's Tarot, or some of you very well may need to go into therapy to get your emotions completely cleared so that you can have your clarity, especially if you find yourself doing things and you don't know why you've done them. Yeah, that could be those other people's energy that's in you, running through you back and forth, up and down, that have created such a confused energy within yourself. Now you're gonna have to sit down and talk to a therapist to clear that out and still do your spiritual baths. Okay, because trust is going to be a big issue, and you have none. You can't be in a relationship with people you don't trust. Where there's no trust, there's no love. So that's problematic. I know this is why you're fearful of it now, but I've given you the formula. You're going to have to clear yourself out. Some of you will have to see a therapist so that you change your direction and go into a better direction, which is into your north node in the 10th house. Okay? Help is on the way. you will be transformed, and always know you are worthy and you are not alone. Okay, but you will have to be patient because it took you a long time to create the mess you've got right about now, and it's going to take you a long time to clean it out, but at least it'll be gone. Now, we've been on here for 50 minutes and 22 seconds. It's time for me to go. Have a wonderful life. Much love. Until I see you again.